So what is the use of? So that claim can be done. So three kinds of claim. The first one is question mark. So the second one is declining. So who or what? So can be defined as in or can and not and so on. But that one is so that claim is without changing anything. But the meaning of that one is so what is the use of? When something is useless to someone, so we use similar to that we use the word and also. And the other time, sometimes that the word came is maybe with the instrumental case also can be found there. But mostly without changing anything. So like the so what is the use of magic hair to you? So passing will with the digit and the things will with the instrument. So I cannot that came in this way. So to land the ida was in so what is the use of living here to you? So you should not stay here. Instead of saying go away. So what is the use of staying here to you in this way? And also that case is so gay atop may be in this way that certain position. So joining as it's Kimat from Mikogina. So what is the use of hold up to me in this way when they are tired of teaching of the hold up and so on. So they want to destroy at the time they will see like that. So in this way, so three kinds of claim can be understood. The first one is just equivalent to the question mark. So question name one. And the second one can be declined for can be gina, give, and gaze and so on. The third one in this way would be so idiomatic expression so can be found. So okay, now let's move to the next one. So this is interrogative pronoun. And then so section, that is right. The whole pronoun will be such a so repetition. But maybe in other place without using pronoun, like the tane su or tane like the gami. So in this way also can be found. So that is maybe result of that. So construction of which here in pronoun also such a repetition can be found. So the first one as a single word desu in those places, but using twice desu in various places. So in this place and that place and so on. So as a result of the repetition. So to refers to plurality or variety here in various places. So to here you see the object word then kateya mana. So kateya mana is present participle form of the katedi. Katedi means says or says. So here kateya mana saying something, saying. So if we say that only the single word, then kateya mana saying this or saying that. But we are using twice, then kateya mana saying this and that. Or each and everything in this way. Saying whatever or something in that sense. So that is based on context, when we see such a repetition of the pronoun, so it can be understood in the plurality or totality or distribution or variety. So do in the next line. Sometimes as a single word, garment, in every village, but with the pronoun, so yan, garment, instead of repeating such a reference word, only that pronoun will be repeated. So yan, garment. So in whatever village, yan, garment, to whatever village. So in this way. And also, here you see with the case ended, desu, tanesu, and the dan, mana, yan, garment. So separately, so taking the case ended. But in some places, without taking the case ended, the same word twice, also in the compounded word like the. So data, manosi. You see, data, manosi. So data, manosi, jiwidekya, padedi. He cares all, everyone he sees. Whoever he sees. So data, manosi. So actually, data, manosi means people he see. But because of using data, so here the sense of all, plurality or totality. So whoever he sees, he cares. So in this way can be found, not separately with the case ended. Even in the compounded word, such a repetition also can be found in body. So the next example, so gada tani. So you see gada tani. So in every place, so gada tani means in place. So gada tani. So in every place he goes or he went. So that says. So gada tani. But at that time, we don't need to translate the sense of gada, the sense of data. So just the sense of all or the sense of every can be understood. So that is even though the word gada is repeated, but the meaning of the word gada will not be repeated. Instead, we will see the sense of plurality or totality or variety or multiplicity. So it can be understood. And also, so yena, kena. So here different pronoun. Yena is relative pronoun. Kena is the interrogative pronoun. But just the sense, by or whatever. So in this way also can be seen that. So yena, kena. Like yegeji. So yegeji kusala dhamma. subject was so obed. Instead of saying obed so. Everyone is put to flight. Obed so. So passive form also. So everyone is put to flight. So in this way, repetition. So maybe that is simple say the literal construction is which we have already learned under the usage of the accusative case.
So, I want to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember one was I had Kama Dhamma. It is the meaning of from one village to another village. It is right or wrong?
Karma. Yeah.
Right.
So such a usage also that is adverbial construction. So Karman. So from that village to another village in this way. And also many more can be found. So Badina, Badan, Hatina, Hatan also. So because of this word, Gama from village to another village. So Badina, Badan, Hatina, Hatan. So when we wash our hands, so to clean the left hand we use right hand. To clean right hand we use the left hand in this way. So too Badina, Badan also. So in this way also can be found there. And also maybe sometime different words also can be found such as repetition. So that one also refers to the variety. Variety like the so gamma means activity, but another one also gamma. But that gamma is only negative one. So in this way, gamma and gamma, but they join together as a compound one. So gamma. So at that time, gamma refers to the major activity. Gamma refers to minor activity. But joining together in every activity, to every activity in this way also can be understood. So such a repetition can be found. Okay, now let's move to the next. Yeah, so now we finish the usage of those pronouns. The later one is here, syntax of verbs. Simply usage of verbs, like the present tense and past tense. So past tense, actually in Pali grammar, like the verb tense, imperfect, how always here, the verb part in the teacher and the mean. And also future tense, we have already learned objective mood, so conditional mood, imperative mood. And also these are main verb or final verb or arcada verb. The others are coming from the infinitive or gerund or absolutive, and so participle. So present participle, past participle, and then so future participles. They are so dependent verb. They cannot stand alone. So the usage of them also a bit important in Pali. So sometimes based on the usage of that can be understood their meaning. So one of them is present tense. So present tense is very simple, like in English also, to denote the an action taking place now, happening now. Now we are teaching, we are learning. So to denote that we use present tense, also different. And also continuous, so continue the action running continuously. To denote that also, in Pali, that present tense we use. So that means even in Parliament easy, you have already learned that. So sometimes the same verb, but just several tense, so based on context, so can be understood. So for example, guarantee. So basic meaning is he rents. But sometimes, so he is renting also. So that is we do have the continuous tense in party. Based on the context, that one can be understood. So even though present tense, so based on the context, sometimes we can understand he ran. Sometimes he is running. And then, so among the usage of the present participle, that one also not so important because we already know that. So to express the habit or custom or general truth, also the same as the English or in your language. And then sometimes future significance like the is going, maybe so. Based on the context, so tomorrow we will go there or something like that, but at the time, so we can use this just simple present. But so can be understood such a future tense also. But the point here, highlighted, so historical present. So now we learn the some discourses like the Brahmajala Sutta or the Mangala Sutta or something. So those Sutta already expounded over 2,000 years ago. Okay, leave it there. So even at the time of the first Buddhist council when the Venerable Ananda chanted or present in the standard house at that time also that Sutta already expounded. But at that time the Venerable Ananda didn't say we have read or something like that. So Ikan Samyam Bhagawa Sauti and just we have a D. He uses Venerable Ananda, chanted as we have a D. That sentence is not expressed by the Buddha, just presented by the Venerable Ananda in the first person council. But he used just present. So that one can be called the historical present. So that one is telling about the history. So maybe the other way, in similarly, narrative expression also when we tell about the story. So at the time, based on the story, now listener also understand that is talking about the story. So at the time, instead of saying the present, instead of saying the past tense, so directly using the present tense is how to say hit to the heart of the listeners. So because of that, we use such a historical present or maybe narrative tense also can be understood. So that is a many places we can find such a we had Ikan Samyam Bhagawa Sauti, even though time expression or so the other one can be found there, but just present tense. Even though past tense. Past time expression, side expression for the past tense. That's Sami or something, Adidi or Anasiya, such a what, even though we find it, but maybe is such a present tense. So that one can be understood as a historical present tense. And so under the usage of the pronoun, interrogative pronoun, interrogative pronoun. So the past block came. So came is just equivalent to the question mark. So Joanne get a C. We know that you go. And also as a question, we just put in K at the beginning or in the end. So do you go? But sometimes, no, not sometimes, frequently in the Palikano, so we can find that such a construction without using K, just changing one order. So gotcha Steve Joanne. Also can be understood because do you go? Such a usage can be found many in Palikano when we read that. So for that, so the last one, so interrogation is expressed by placing the what order of the present tense at the very beginning of the sentence. Like you get to see, don't get to see, or get to see, don't. So such a question can be understood. So now the another usage of the present tense, two important things we need to remember is, so number 5, so historical present, and also number 6, just a one order changing for question. So that one may be new to us. So that is just usage of the present participle. And then now second one. So the second is about the past tense. So past tense, buffer and imperfect. That buffer and imperfect tenses are present in no difficulty because they are already changed. Even though they are translated as a buffer or imperfect or definite or indefinite. So that is just translation of the technical term. But the usage is exactly the same as the aorist. So that means, so though the aorist form or though perfect form or imperfect form we can find in the Pali Canon when we read, but function is exactly the same as the past tense. Just past tense meaning, not perfect sense, not imperfect sense. So that is why the aorist has generally displays these two tenses or superseded them. So even though they are formed, but the meaning is exactly the same as the aorist. Okay. And then in the number 2, the aorist expresses or eject the need. So similar past tense. So that is indefinite past tense, including the present day or something in this way. But that one also just grammatical construction. But currently, we cannot understand such a sense. So that is why past tense is not so complicated, just past tense, simple past tense. And then connected with that, sometimes, so present perfect. And sometimes the past perfect. So as a verb function, but maybe the other function like the terrain also kind of and the other one is adjective function, past participle adjective. Okay, so in these five functions of that the word door. So here you see simple past. So that means, so the meaning of that we can understand he went. So when it is used the present perfect, so commonly, that present perfect is in English we use the has gone. So gone is the meaning of the door, but in Pali we don't have the equivalent word to the has. So instead of that, so we can find the door hoarding. So at that time you read, so a hoarding is gone, not that sense. That means has gone. He has gone. So to call the past perfect instead of the hoarding, so we can find the door a horsing. And that he had gone. So this is just symbol. So maybe we can replace understanding for by replacing that door with the like the T door or listen no or something like that. So that is the usage of the past participle. Maybe because of that those perfect tense or imperfect tense can or out. It's a borrowed car or maybe almost lost. But for the perfect function, so we use such a kado or di or kado or si or niseno or di niseno or si in this way or a heso for the plural nisena a heso sanibadida a heso in this way can be found. So at that time sabab like the or si or singular or a heso or plural. Even though they are coming from the root who, but not in the sense of to become, to be, just to pass in the perfect sense. So that one can be understood here. And then, so there are three items, the usage of the ma. So that ma also in Parliament is using with the imperative mood. So market to see, market chahi, don't go, or market to talk. And also with the imperative verb, so ma agichi, so don't go in that sense. But in the previous sunda we have do the tutorial. So in that sunda, so ma with the kiyata. So with the imperative verb also can be found. Ma with the kiyata also. So that is such a independent particle ma to express the prohibition or to suggest one should not do. So that one can be used with the imperative and also simple past tense aorist or aorist and also with the Maybe that one in your handout. So the first one is just simple future. So that is Sami, Anshe, Go. So they recently, so they will pass away and so on. And then in the second view, let's say so giving the so consciously given command, apply command, not so strong, maybe slightly. So that's abandonment. So then they need cardiac. So that's abandonment. So then they need cardiac. So you will, even though the meaning of that one is, you will bite or you will cut that ball with your teeth. With your teeth. But so use without using the subject. Let's say a kind of the command or kind of the such a command also. Maybe that one is based on content can be understood. But here, so just single line, the sense of that cannot be understood. So in the original text, when we learn, so through the context, so other than that sense will be clear to you. And also, number 3, that future is used to express the simple condition. So with the such a particle J, Saji, and the Yeti. So commonly J, Saji, and Yeti are found with the obtained verb, but with the future tense also. So to denote such a simple condition. So Yeti then Yabo, but J is a C, or B was a C. So hand B was a B. So if you drink brewer, I also will drink. So in this way. If you cook, so Yadi then Yabo, but Jesus see, and be with something. So if you cook, brewer, so I will drink it. So in this, that is just simple. So possibility or impossibility or missing or previous condition or not like that. So no condition and good, not like condition and good. Just show the condition. So if you drink, if you cook, I will drink. If you don't, I won't in this way. So, and also, Sachi, so then G, Labrisati, so Dina Sadi, Getcha. So if he gets it, so go with him. So if he doesn't get it, so you cannot go with him in this way. That's simple. And then, so in number 4, so voice setting is often used in the sense of it must be that. So now no, he will be. So it must be that in this way also can be found. So commonly in the voice setting it will be in this way, that future tense. But it must be that. So as a so certainty. So here, Jora, Patamiwa, Beri Sajan, Sodawa. So, Isra Beri, Awesadi, Di Balai, Dawa. So, Jora, Patamiwa, Beri Sajan, Sodawa. So, Isra Beri, Awesadi, Di Balai, Dawa. They ran away. Jora, the thieves ran away. Because firstly they hear the sound of drum, so, but they misunderstood that. So that must be, the sign of the king or the sign of the owner or something like that. So it must be that the sound of, drum by the king or something, Israel baby. this way. They definitely consider the run away. So in this way. So it must be that. That is the drum or an official. So in a flee or run away. So here boy said it must be in this way. And also a young man boy said it must be my son. So in this way. That one also basically content. Not just the showing the possibility of the future sense. So must be the certainty. So in this way also basically content. So can be understood that. And then, so number 5, that boy said the preceded. So boy said the preceded by the negative particle now boy said it. So at the time it can be understood. It cannot be. Not it will not be. So opposite to the must be. It must be, it mustn't be, it cannot be. So commonly, to understand the sense of the can, so that future tense also can be used. But commonly, can, the sense of can is like set body or seku nesami, seku nesati in this way. But that future tense sometimes can be understood with the negative. Now boys it cannot be. So here, Naya, so Israeli boys this cannot be an object run. This cannot be an object run in this way. So because of that negative, so no, it will not be, it cannot, because at the same time they think they are hearing the sound also. And then now the last item, such a future tense of Jane Sami, is future tense of the Janati. So past passive singular Jane Sami. So it's often used idiomatically in the sense of I will see. So Jane Sami, I see. So Hodu Picha Jane Sami. Hodu Picha Jane Sami. So Hodu Picha leave it, let it be. Hodu let it be. Later I will know that. I will see that. So in this way. Picha later, Jane Sami, I will see that. So instead of saying I will know that, then I will check it. So I will try to understand it this way. I will see that. So in this way also can be found. So that is the usage of those case ending in grammar we say simply present tense for the present expression, future tense and so on. But some are slightly changing based on the context. So that is trying to understand those meaning based on the context. That is a bit important. So okay, now we finished that future tense also. Okay, so that's not here.
Well, please wait. We make the group the title